Hey, this is Adam Shelton, and welcome to my live here tonight. I've got some really exciting news to share with you because I was just tagged. Get to know me tag. I was tagged by Ace and Rich, Freedom by Design, these amazing couple that has their own business. They got a great following. You should really check them out on Friday. They do this crazy good hot seat where they help you out with your marketing, online business, and everything. Check out Ace and Rich, Freedom by Design, the hot seat every Friday at 5 p.m. Just throw them a nice little plug. But they tagged me on this Get to Know Me tag, and Get to Know Me tag is this YouTube viral video that's going out that basically get to know you, actually get to know me on more of a personal, close to close level. So you're going to get some things that you probably never heard of, some things you may have heard of, maybe in some of the videos that I've already done in the past, or maybe some things that you kind of pick up. I kind of figured he kind of knew that. So if this is your first time here at this channel, at this live, go ahead and hit this red subscribe button below this video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way when I do live, you'll be notified just like this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now you know what time it is, and you know who this is. This is Adam Shelton. I'm going to go ahead and answer a list of questions to Get to Know Me tag from Ace and Rich, Freedom by Design. And I printed out the questions I'm supposed to answer in terms of all the requirements. So it's gonna be fun. This is the first time me actually seeing these questions, so I didn't even answer them. I saw the list, I printed it out. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the goods because you need to know some of these things, and some of these things are kind of funny, you know. So anyway, the first one is saying, where do you grow up? Where did I grow up? Well, I actually grew up in Southern Illinois. I grew up in Illinois, and then I moved to Oklahoma when I was entering high school. My mom got a job actually from Illinois to Oklahoma, and we just moved over there. It was just me and my sister, my older sister, and myself moved there. My older brother already graduated high school, so he came over later on. But that was a big move for me because I was really young at the time, and I grew up in Illinois. All my friends and everybody was there, and all of a sudden I just moved to Oklahoma. So that was definitely a shift there. So, but it ended up working out very well. But where do you currently live? I currently live in Daytona Beach, Florida. We're about 45 minutes to an hour from Orlando, an hour and 15 minutes from Disney World. So that's pretty cool. And we're about 15 minutes from the beach. So it's a blessing to be here. Really love Daytona Beach. So who is your best friend? Well, currently or now? My first best friend actually was this kid named Anthony Hardiman and Shane Hardiman. It's these two brothers that we hit it off. We just had a lot in common. We played t-ball together. We became best friends. We was about 4 or 5 years old, and to this day, we're still friends. We're still friends to this day. Thank goodness to social media and Facebook. It's so easy to keep up with people, especially if they go on, move to one place or another. So my current best friend is my wife, or one of my best friends, my wife, Euphemia Gail Shelton. She's been there for me for the last 8 years now. Don't quote me on that. So yes. So how tall are you? Well, I'm 6 foot. I think I'm 6 foot tall. But I went to go see 2 doctors, and one doctor said they measured me, and one of them said I was 5'11", and the other one measured me and said I was 6'1". So if you kind of average that off, 6 foot. So I think I'm 6 foot actually as we speak. Dogs or cats? I really prefer dogs. We used to have a Yorkie. We had a Yorkie for a long time, and funny story, I don't know if it's a funny story. We took our Yorkie, me and my wife, down to or up to my wife's parents' family in Columbus, Georgia, that we went for Christmas break, Christmas holiday, and we took the Yorkie. Now the Yorkie was inspiring, it's a cute little dog, and I think he had a big impact on them. Well, that's the last time we really saw him in terms of living there. So he basically would just build a bond relationship with them, and the Yorkie gave him so much spirit. I think it really helped him connect with certain things. And we hadn't seen him since. I mean, we saw him, but he have not lived here since then. So he's definitely down there. Well, up there. Funniest moment in high school. I told the story only one time. I've got a couple of funny stories, a few funny stories. But one funny story was I was in school play. I think I was in 10th grade. And it was a school play. And it came to a point where me and my friend had to walk on stage and say our lines. Well, I was so nervous with trying to memorize my lines. I memorized his too because I said my line and he said it and then I said it. So I was so nervous. I stayed up all night memorizing everything. So I kind of overthink it and overthink the whole situation. So when I come on stage, I accidentally start saying his lines and doing the stuff that he normally do in the type of show. I think I was just nervous, really. So I start saying his line and starts his lines, and it was actually, it was kind of funny because I wasn't supposed to say those things, and I was doing those things. But while I was doing it, he was trying to tap on me. Hey, you saying my line? You saying my line? And the crowd was laughing at that part. I was embarrassed, but it was funny because he was trying to tell me in a nice way, you saying my lines? And the crowd thought we were trying to do something else. They started laughing. It was kind of funny because I said his lines, but I wasn't supposed to say it, but he was trying to get my attention at the same time. So it was kind of embarrassing, but I was nervous, but it was funny. We ended up having a ball after this day. And I only told that story only one time. So it says right here, have you went to college? Oh no, it says, what year were you born? I'm in the 80s. I'm an 80s guy. I love it. 80s, all the movies. Actually, I really didn't start connecting and stuff until the late 80s, really. But the 80s is really, I'm an 80s guy. So what college have you went to? Oklahoma State University. I did all my education really in terms of college, in terms of book college in the state of Oklahoma. So I went to Oklahoma State University, go Cowboys. What is your favorite drink? I think it depends, my favorite drink I like, with a dinner during the evening is a nice cold Moscato wine. Moscato wine, like an Italian type wine. I really like wine. I'm kind of a wine drinker. I wasn't for a long time, but I don't mind like a beer or Mai Tai or even, a shot or something. But in terms of alcohol, it's like a Moscato wine. But I like a nice cold drink of alkaline water. That's really good as well. So, and sometime here and there, I'll take maybe a soda or something like that. But I really like a Moscato glass of wine. That's one of my favorite drinks. So it says, what is your spirit animal? Spirit animal? Lion. The Lion King, the king of the jungle, all that kind of stuff. I do like the spirit lion. Other ones, I would say, lion, just a lion. I was going to say something else, but really a lion. So you're wearing perfume. No, I'm not wearing perfume. I'm actually wearing some cologne called Creed. I got it for my birthday, actually, about a month ago. And it smells really good. I was really inspired by that, and that she put it on, actually bought it for me. So I wear it actually pretty often. So it's either tea or coffee. What do you prefer? Well, I like them both, but it depends on the year. The summertime, I usually drink more tea and coffee more in the winter. So I actually like them both. I've actually been kind of cutting down on both of them because I've been drinking more water and drinking more healthy drinks lately. So I'm going to flip it over here. What are your life goals? Wow, man. Whew. A few of them, I actually, fire my boss. Life goals. One day I do want to be a millionaire. I want to be one of the most influential people on the internet. That's one of my life goals. I want to be able to impact people in terms of their mindset and anything they're trying to do. I want to be one of the most influential people on the internet in terms of impacting people's lives. One of the things I do want to do is that I actually want to one day, a life goal is to start a foundation to really help kids read and help kids build businesses, invest in business and things like that. So that's one of the life goals I want to do. But yeah, of course, fire my boss in 2020, by the way. What sports do you play or have you played? I was an athlete for a long time, from age of 5 up until, high school, college. But the first sport I played was actually baseball for a long time. Then I shifted to basketball, then track. So I played numerous sports. I was a pretty good athlete, average to pretty good in terms of baseball, basketball, even a little football in terms of throwing it around. So have any books changed your life? Yes. Oh my God. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy was one of the books that really changed my life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad's another book that really changed my life because I started really thinking about how money works and how it's important as to position yourself in terms of your mindset, in terms of really thinking about the things that you want and how it works. But the Compound Effect really hit a button because the small action steps each and every day can really have a compound effect. So that's one of the books that really changed my life. What is your favorite movie? Man, I was talking about this the other day. I've got a couple of them. Remember the Titans, where always brings it back by Denzel Washington. That's such an inspiring movie. When I was growing up, man, I loved the movie Rudy. So I was like, really, I like the whole story, the whole impact story about this person that he had perseverance, he had toughness and effort, And remember Rudy, you remember he actually, he wanted to go to Notre Dame, wanted to be on the football team. He finally got the opportunity, and he had a moment of a lifetime. So it was a great story. Rudy, Remember the Titans was a couple other movies that I really, really like, that I really, really like. I would say, who is your favorite YouTubers right now? Man, there's a couple of them. I can't really name so many YouTubers. I mean, of course, I watch Ace and Rich. Man, there's so many of them out there. I mean, I just don't want to say just one person because there's like a list of kind of different type of people out there. But I watch all of them really. So not one specifically, but anyone that gets my interest, I really, really pay attention to that. Do you speak any language and how well? I speak English and I actually speak some Spanish as well. Como estas? My wife can actually get on to me sometimes when I don't say correct Spanish words, or if I get in trouble, it's nothing but Spanish. But here we go. Now, are you single, taken? I'm married, been married for the last 6 years, happily married. So I am taken. So it's been weird. It'd be weird to be single, man. Wouldn't it be weird being single? Actually be interesting. I mean, how you start a conversation be different than starting a conversation. Hey, I'm single. Would you want to date me or date me now? Nah. Anyway, what is your idea of a dream date? Man, just this. I'm actually more of a laid back person. I kind of like the whole candlelight dinner, maybe a walk on the beach, a nice movie. I'm kind of more of a low key type person. Yes, that's me. I'm more of a low key person. People may not believe that, but I really am. I kind of like, the whole romantic thing, candlelight dinner, walk on the beach, soft music. I kind of like that whole scene. Is it how long was your longest relationship? With my wife. We've been together for 8 years now, so that's my longest relationship with another person, another woman. How would you describe your fashion sense? More casual. I'm more of a casual, more sporty, polo, jeans. It really depends on the mood, and also depends on the occasion. I'm actually flip-flops and shorts usually most of the year, especially in Florida. So I'm a very laid-back guy, but it depends on the mood. I'm kind of a casual dress person, but if we're going to like a nice fancy dinner, I'll put on a suit on and things like that. With your hairstyle, I like my hair short. I mean, it's very easy, especially in Florida. It gets hot, so you don't want all this hair out here like this. So I like the short hair, very smooth, that kind of thing. But in the state of Florida, especially in the summertime, you definitely want to kind of, get your hair right, because it can get really hot and very humid if you got a bunch of hair. So I don't even see how people do it with all this hair on it. I don't see how they do it, especially in the South. So how many siblings do you have? I have one brother and one sister. Love him to death. My brother is a truck driver. He's a very professional truck driver. And my sister is actually, she runs a library. She's a director of a library. So she's a really, really good what she does. Reads a lot of books. So she's very smart, very smart. So what is your go-to fast food order? I would say Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, man. Why not Chick-fil-A with those fries and those nuggets? What? Oh my goodness. So I have been trying to cut back a little bit on Chick-fil-A. Zaxby's is another place that I like to eat at as well. Do you use PC or Mac? Right now on this computer here, this laptop, it is a PC. So let's go with PC. But I do like Mac. I do like a Mac computer too. Your most memorable vacation memory? I would say when I went to Disney World for the first time, and this is the time we were living in Illinois, and I didn't even know we were going to go to Disney World until like 2 days, 2 days up until that point. And I got so excited, and we took a bunch of pictures, and I did not realize as I got older that I live an hour and 15 minutes now, but I had no idea I would live close to Orlando Disney World. But my favorite memory was just going to Disney World for the first time. I think I was 12 years old, and that's so much fun. So many pictures of Disney and everything like that. So it was a lot of fun, and it was one of the family vacations. It was one of the first family vacations that we still talk about to this day. So, question number 28. What are your morning and evening routines? Well, in the morning, I try to get up and read. I try to really, really get my mind right by reading. And another thing I do is listen to affirmations to try to get myself together in terms of what I'm trying to achieve. And then the next thing I really try to do is try to eat something pretty healthy in the mornings to try to get myself going. So there's a couple morning routines. And in the evening when I'm here, then I try to read again. I usually try to go to the gym or something like that, trying to work out whatever I'm trying to do. Do you have any bad habits? I mean, yeah, probably so. I got some bad habits. I bite my nails a lot. I need to stop doing that. You know what? I'm gonna go to tomorrow. I'm gonna get my nails done. Actually, yes, I get my nails done, but I bite my nails way too much. I'll be sitting there, and I'm not nervous. It's just a habit. I'm not nervous. It's not like I'm doing it. I'm nervous. You know, I don't know. I'm going. Can I pass the test? I'm not nervous. I'm just a habit. Just bite my nails. So I really need to stop that completely. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. One thing about people wouldn't know. I was gonna say I'm a children's book author, but I think people kind of know that. I think something people do not know about me. I don't think I've ever really told myself. Really, I really like to dance. I do. I really like to dance. I'm actually gonna get ready to take these salsa dancing classes again. Not a lot of people know that I really like to dance. Not really. Another thing, I'm not really good at it, but I like to draw. That's another thing. I like to draw. I'm not as good at it, but I like to draw things as well. You have created a YouTube video channel. Be sure to put this keyword in the tag in. So I guess that was the last thing. I was reading the wrong thing here. So basically, I'm supposed to tag somebody else. So I want to thank Ace and Rich, Freedom by Design, for tagging me, for getting me out. But it was a lot of fun. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And the person I'm going to tag is Lamar Scholes. That's a friend of mine. He has a YouTube channel as well. So Lamar Scholes, you are next. I'll be sending these questions to you, and you have to do a video about these questions just like this, and you would have to tag the next person. So it's fun. It's a viral video that's going out on YouTube. I was tagged by Ace and Rich, Freedom by Design. So thank you very much, Ace and Rich, for tagging me, because these questions was a lot of fun. Actually, some of these things I ain't really talked about in a long time. So you guys have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.